What is the CEO of You Inc. solving for? Do you wonder at times if you have what it takes? How often are you frustrated, fearful of the future, ashamed of the past, flat out exhausted, or maybe even losing hope? Let's flip that coin to the other side. Are you content? Do you rest your head on your pillow at night and sleep deeply, knowing that you've done your best and are pumped for what tomorrow brings? What in your life are you grateful for? I'm talking joy bubbling out of you grateful. Is your heart filled with love and compassion? Well, whichever side of the coin you find yourself on, I've got great news. This next series is a step-by-step walkthrough of how to move your life from where you are now to wherever it is that you want to be. This can relate to any aspect of your life, but for now, I ask that you think about where you want to be in your profession. Let's go with a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best possible. What financial future is your current income level creating? How much time are you spending with your family and friends? What level of fulfillment do you receive from your daily work? All right, you have your number for each of those. What's the difference between where you are currently and 10? That is called the gap, and we are going to close that gap. Now, whether you own your own business or work at someone else's business, you are an entrepreneur. What, you ask? Yes, each of us is the CEO of Me, Inc. Think about it. Who's in control of your decisions? Who receives the results of those decisions? Who is in charge of what you do and do not do? That's right, it's you, Mr. or Miss CEO. You are the entrepreneur of your life, and our lives become the accumulation of the choices that we make. I am running Me Inc. each day, month, year, and decade of my life. Thus, what your life becomes is up to you. So now, I'm going to ask you a bigger question. What problems are you setting out to solve each day? More specifically, what are the size and complexity of the problems you are working to solve, and at what scale are you working to solve them? Let's look at this from a business perspective. Think about it. The local coffee shop and Starbucks are solving for the same problem. The problem the local coffee shop and Starbucks seek to solve is to provide a convenient and accessible place for people to get a high-quality, customized coffee drink while also creating a comfortable social environment to relax and connect with others. Starbucks seeks to solve this problem on a much greater scale than the local coffee shop, which creates a bigger opportunity for the CEO of Starbucks. So I ask you again, what are the size and complexity of the problems you seek to solve, and at what scale are you seeking to solve them for? You see, the size and complexity of the problems you solve will determine the size of the life you live. This is what creates the gap for each of us. The difference between where I am today and where the solutions to the problems I am solving for will take me is the gap. Think about someone you know who is solving for how to pay for lunch today, or maybe how to get you to pay for their lunch today. What about how to get through the week and to the next weekend of partying? Know anyone like that? Maybe. Not huge gaps to solve for, right? Now, think of how to solve for raising a debt-free family, how to win 7 Super Bowl rings, how to build the marketplace for everything. What about making space travel widely available? Or if you're a Christ follower, freeing the world from bondage to sin. The person you envision in each of these is different, and each of them set out to solve a different size and complexity of problems. As we set out on this journey together, think about the life you dream of. Now, think about the problems you are solving for to create that life? Do they match up? If they do, great. If they do not, then what adjustments do you need to make? We'll dive into that next week. Crush it. We're stronger together.